any other questions, feel free to ask.
Comment at the bottom of the screen, like we're being active. Ooh. Okay, stop. Okay, next thing is from Anime Limit Production. They asked how we're so precise with our dance moves.
Okay, the one that you commented on, it really sucked.
It wasn't awful, but
it wasn't bad, but
the Haruhi one is blah. I'm talking.
I'm well.
I'm talking English. Rel.
Now,
Rel.
if anyone can notice, I messed up with the.
You can't.
You
thing.
can't notice.
We actually messed up.
I didn't even know.
We actually messed up a lot in most of our dances we post because well, for that specific one that you posted on Anime Limit Production.
Bryce stole my spot.
Yeah, Bryce, who was our Kyon during that video, we never see him. We only see him at the convention. And so we don't practice or anything with him. So him being somewhat accurate was pretty impressive to me. Good job, Bryce, if you're watching. Good job, Bryce. Clap for Bryce.
I still hate you, Bryce.
Shut up. Anyway. And
I thought she was going to say that.
Yeah, you are usually Kyon.
Yeah,
so
and then you stole my spot. I was like, what the heck?
We tried to get him to switch, and Bryce is like, no, I'm Kyon. And we're like, but he knows it all for Kyon, and he's like, I don't care. So he had to be Itsuki.
And make up pretty much all of it.
And so, yeah, he made up a lot of it. So it was fairly impressive, and our Yuki forgot some dance moves and stuff. But what we do for keeping our moves really precise is we have what we call boot camp.
Oh, God.
For this one, we had Hari Kai boot camp, where we went to the park, and we had my car, and we did spend hours in the very, very hot sun with very limited water bottles. And
one water bottle per person.
Yeah, and we turned on the music, and we danced. Like, first, because we were doing the long version, we practiced the short version, because most of us basically knew it. You were pretty much learning it for the first time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we just went through it a few times, and then after we knew the basics, we started actually getting into the boot camp part where I got to be brutal on them. I'm sorry.
She's like, yay.
And I was pretty brutal on them.
Yes,
where if it was Carlina wasn't there during the boot camp, was she?
No, because we didn't invite her to the boot camp.
Yeah, it was Pepsi, MD, and Verde all dancing, and we assigned partners. Because for you're in the back.
Yeah, I got a tall person, but then
so
we switched out in the freaking thing.
Yeah, so he followed her. She mostly followed me, and then Pepsi followed me also. But then when I went, and because for most of it I was actually watching them, and every time they'd mess up even a little bit, like if their footing was off by a second, like any of them, for one thing they'd start laughing, so I knew they'd mess up, or they'd like crack a smile. I'd be like, oh, you did it! And so then I'd smack them a few times, and then we'd start over, and we did that for hours until finally we were fairly good. That was the very beginning.
That's what I remember. Pepsi got a lot of hits.
Yeah, that was the very beginning of summer, and so we didn't really practice much.
No.
And then we went to the convention, and we winged it.
Apparently we did pretty good.
We didn't do awful. We could do better now,
I was going to say, we can...
But yeah, and so now we have a bunch of other dances coming up too.
Oh,
we danced a lot at the convention actually, but the only videos we really have is the Hari Kai. But we did Greed's Accident and Power Parade, which is on there. That one was impressive to me.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know them at all.
Really
But yeah, so we have more dances coming up. I actually want to do, not really a tutorial, but just us dancing, the different dances we know.
Yeah.
So people can see it and everything. And then